guess to start with, I've never really hid the fact that before Kathy started coming to church and got saved, we had problems in our marriage. Things were actually quite bad. Neither one of us were actually following through with our wedding vows. She spent a lot of time online, and I spent a lot of time either at work or talking with women that I knew. So things got even worse as it went. I started coming to church, and even though I was coming to church, I always had the same mentality, you know, what's good for her was good for me. So we both went astray, and it actually got to the point that we were headed for divorce. There was times that people that she was talking to, they would hurt her terribly. I'd be there to help pick up the pieces, and each time I'd think, well, this is my chance, that maybe things will straighten out. But it never did for either one of us. You know, I wasn't being the husband that I needed to be to her, or the husband that she needed. So she was looking for comfort somewhere else. I would pray day and night for God to work on things, or to help me. It was always, God, help me fix this marriage. And no matter what I did, nothing worked. There was always obstacles in my way, always obstacles in her way, so things just never worked. And then she went away to Virginia with a friend. And while she was gone, I just decided, you know what, God, you're not going to help me, and I'm going to give her a divorce, because that's what she said she wanted. By the time I had come to that conclusion, I was actually starting to give up on my faith completely. I'd say, God, if you want this to work, if you want our marriage to hold on, then you've got to do something. I'm done. I told her the next time I talked to her on the phone. I told her I was going for a divorce. And that's when things started. That's when she started talking about going to church. She wanted to get saved. I honestly didn't believe it. I believed it was just a ploy to get me to stay with her. She came to church. She got saved. And I actually stood in the storage room, talked with Brad. I told him, I don't believe it. It's just a ploy. Well, Brad gave me some good advice that day. Brad told me, when she deserves my love the least, that's when I've got to love her the most. It was a hard thing to do, but I did it. Things have slowly got better. Today, she's a big part of the church. I'm a big part of the church. And I thank God for that. I'm in awe every time I turn around. There's always something different that she's doing that it just keeps me in awe. I can't fathom how in just a year's time God could turn her around the way she did. I see the power of God through her. She's actually helped me with my faith. She's helped me to keep going at times that I was ready to just give up. And I thank God for her every day. I've learned that everybody kept telling me things will happen in God's time. I tried to force it. I've learned I can't force things to happen with God. I've learned that if I just leave things to God, just let Him take over, take control of it, that things will work out. If it wasn't for, I honestly believe if it wasn't for me just saying I give up, if you want this to work, you're going to have to do something, that Kathy and I'd still be in the same position that we are now, or that we were then. I just honestly believe that if I hadn't given it up, if I'd have kept fighting myself, Kathy and I would probably be divorced by now. I'd tell them not to give up, but I'd also tell them to just step back, give God control. That's the only thing I can even say.